Hello again. So let's see the components which make up the modular easel system. This is a mast component. It's a model 8400 which handles canvases up to 6 feet in height. We also have a model 1080 which handles canvases up to 8 feet in height. And we also have a custom model 1320 which handles canvases up to 10 feet in height. Now this has double locking casters, and with double locking casters, you stop the rotation of the wheel as well as stopping the caster from rotating. It has a red oak base that has a hand rubbed oil finish. It has a steel superstructure that's welded. It has adjustable support arms which have steel embeds at all the operating points. So let's set that aside for a second. Now this is a steel expansion tube. And by varying the lengths of the expansion tubes, you vary the width or the length of the base for the easel. Now this is a 30-inch tube, and it comes standard in 30, 60-inch, 120-inch, or it's customizable in lengths up to 120 inches. Now this is a primary canvas support bracket, and it has two canvas adjusters which allow you to adjust the elevation and fine tune and secure the canvas to the bracket. This is a secondary canvas support bracket, and it allows you to support upper and lower canvases, and these units clip to the rail on the mast unit. So now, let's configure a model 8430 easel. So with the expansion tube, you take it and make sure that the cradle on the mast is fully extended. You insert the tube into the cradle and then tighten the cradle. Now we can lean that down. Then we lock the casters. It's always important to lock the casters because it can get away from you. Now it is possible to assemble these units alone, but if you have some assistance, it's always better. Now we'll bring in another mast, lean it forward, and we insert the cradle onto the expansion tube, like so. You see, it's easy. Then you tighten the cradle on this mast. Now we get another 30-inch expansion tube, insert it into both cradles for both masts, about equal position between the two, and you tighten. And once the cradles are tightened, they're self-aligning joints, so the easel comes out square each time you tighten the cradles. So let's release the casters, roll it to the side, and we'll show you another feature. Lock the casters again, because it's always important to lock the casters so it doesn't get away from you. Now we release the pivot points on the support arms and also the easel base. We'll do this one. Do the same over here. And see, now you see how, there's one, I forgot to loosen, there we go. You see how the angle of presentation for the easel can now be changed. Make sure all those pivot points are loose, or you can slide it back to an angle of 20 degrees. And that's it. So let's bring it back around, release those casters again, and we'll tighten all the pivot points. And release the casters. And we'll bring it back around. Now again, we relock those casters. Because that is extremely important. You don't want it rolling away from you. Now, bring in the primary canvas support, and we see how it can be inserted onto this rail at any position you choose. To do that, sideways, rotate it, and then tighten it down. Now this is the model 8430 that we are configuring. Bring in another primary canvas support and make sure the locking mechanism is fully extended. Then you rotate it onto the brackets. And secure it in position. Now make sure that these are down for this installation. So these are the canvas rest right there, and they're adjustable by turning these knobs, of course. Bring it down. Now to level these up, bring in a simple carpenter's level, place it across the top, and lower one side while watching the level, then we tighten. Okay? Now we install two more primary canvas supports. There's one, and there's two. And then we flip these upside down so they support the top of the canvas. And they clamp onto the rail, like so. And the other will be upside down. Clips on, and you tighten in place. Now let's support a large canvas. Bring it in, set it on the support brackets. And then you bring down the upper bracket. Push it in place and secure it. Secure the bracket. Then you do the same for the other side. Bring it down. Now to further secure it in place, you tighten. The easel supports which secure the canvas to the easel. Okay, and that is it. The canvas is supported to the easel, and this is a model 8430. Thank you.